Hello, today I will teach you how to go from that quiet kid you were in the back of the class, that quiet girl who didn't have any opinions, who didn't really know how to take care of herself, to the baddie you were truly meant to be. Now, I'll explain a little bit about my story because maybe you could relate to it and understand what I'm trying to convey to you. Now, when I was in middle school and high school, I used to be that shy girl who didn't play with anyone, who didn't laugh with anyone. I was just there with no opinions, no thoughts, just held it all in, you know? And I did have thoughts, I did have opinions, I just didn't have the confidence to say it, to convey myself. And just changing my appearance really helped me bring out myself into the world, changing how I do my hair, taking care of my skin, doing makeup, doing my nails. That is something that I only recently started doing and I feel a lot more confident with it. There's a lot of things you can do to change that, and of course you don't have to change your appearances to actually feel confidence. A lot of girls don't do their hair, don't do their nails and shit, and they feel confident in their own skin, but as a shy girl, that's what helped me bring out myself from that shell. It helped me looking better to feel better, and then I actually managed to talk to the world. So I hope that my story could somehow help you if you're in a similar situation or have been in a similar situation like me. I brought you back down so we could have a more one-on-one conversation, you know? So the first thing I started doing when I was a teenager, when I was like, I don't know, 14 or 13, is probably working out. I was a really chubby kid, and with the baby face I had, I looked like I was 9 when I was 13. I don't know, it was really weird, but I looked much younger than what I was, and I always do. Baby face problems, yeah. So I started working out to really gain that confidence. I started running. That was my first thing that I did to really try and lose weight and try to look similar to the girls who were with me in my grade, because a lot of girls were really like tiny. I don't know, maybe it was just my town. I don't know, I didn't have a lot of fat kids in my school for some reason. So I started doing that. It took me some time to lose that weight, but as I started doing it, people have noticed it, and I did feel a lot more confidence doing sports too, like knowing I can actually put effort into myself really helped me like put myself out there and tell people, oh yeah, I started running on my free time, and I was like, oh girl, you know how to invest in yourself. That's good. So that's the first thing I have done to really try and change myself and go into that direction of self-improvement. Now, as the years went by, after running, I started like weightlifting, I started Pilates, I started doing ab workouts, and etc. to really make myself look the way I am today, which I won't show you, but I do look better. I will actually show you pictures of my past. I don't know, I don't have a lot of them, but I did look pretty darn horrible. But it was also like teenage years, you know, you're kind of like figuring out yourself. My situation was personally really bad because it took me some time to really bloom and understand how to take care of myself, and I hope that you will figure it out faster than I did. So that's why I'm trying to help you right now. Besides that, I still work out to this day because I feel like that's just really important for your mental health, for your body, and for your confidence. So I really recommend finding out what attracts you. It doesn't have to be running, it doesn't have to be weightlifting. You could go skiing, for example, if you like it, or football or basketball, whatever it is to you. You should try it. Now, I'm telling you this in a chronicle order of how it went in my life. So after I started running and stuff, I also noticed how bad my skin condition was. I had a lot of pimples, and I had a lot of hyperpigmentation, and it literally ruined my face, ruined how I looked like, and I knew I had to take care of that. As fast as possible. So I recommend you look into that too. I had a lot of trial and error. I still don't know what my skin type is. I just tried different cleansers, different solutions for my pimples and the hyperpigmentation as well. And somehow things worked out. I used to like use things consistently in order to see what works for me and what doesn't. I will put some like pictures of what did work for me in the past for hyperpigmentation. I feel like my pimples just went by, like passed by, because as I got older, I got less pimples. But I think it's also related to my diet, because I have been drinking a whole lot of water and I have been eating a lot healthier, like a lot less sweets and sugars and more like, I don't know, protein and like healthy carbs and stuff. So yeah, I have a pretty different diet than what I was when I was a teenager. But also puberty causes pimples as well. So you really have to try and look cool, like what age you are, what you're going through. You could be having pimples through puberty, you could be having it through hormones, imbalanced hormones, or like just your diet could really cause it. There's so many causes to that stuff. And I just recommend looking into your personal problem with it. For me, I think it was puberty and diet. So I changed those stuff up and I started being healthier. And now I look a lot better. I still have hyperpigmentation here and there. I just wear makeup to cover it up, you know? So it is what it is. Everyone gets it. Everyone gets pimples and hyperpigmentation, and it's normal. But having too much of it will literally ruin your face. Now, the third thing I took care of was my hair. Now, taking care of curly hair is a big ass mess. You don't know what you're dealing with if you don't have curly hair. And no curly hair is ever the same. It's all vastly different, and you really have to just get to know your hair through the years to really know how to take care of it. And until to this day, I still don't know how to take care of it properly. I have really thin hair, even if you don't see it right now. It's all because my hair is just puffy and stuff. My hair is so thin, you don't want to know. So having curly hair does not mean thick hair. Just saying. And anyways, you just have to research your hair care. If you have thin straight hair, good for you. But a lot of people don't, and you need to know what kind of hair you have. Do you have thin hair? Do you have thick hair? Do you have curly? Do you have wavy? What kind of curls do you have? Can your hair withstand thick creams or thin creams? There's so many things to consider while taking care of your hairs. And when I was a teenager, I didn't put shit in my hair. I didn't put nothing in my hair. So it always looked puffy and undefined, and I did not understand what's wrong with it until I discovered hair care and creams and gels and stuff like that. So having like defined hair, having that non-frizzy hair will literally make you look better, will make you more confident. You'll be like, I'm so clean, I'm so beautiful. Trust me on that. First thing that I did was facial exercise or massages. I know that a lot of people don't believe in that, or like they're like, that doesn't work. Well, it did for me. It could also be me growing up, I'm not sure, and me losing weight too. But I also used to do a lot of facial exercises to really uplift my face, because I don't like having baby face yet again. And you just want that snatched look. You want it to be snatched as hell. And sometimes, I still do it to this day, right? Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. And when I do it, I do see a difference. I'm just too lazy to keep up with it. And if you can keep up with it, great for you. I'm so jealous. But when I do try, it does really uplift my face. Though it is temporary. It's a temporary solution. Because you will have to do it all the time. It's kind of like working out your whole body. You're working out your face to stay in a certain position, and if you stop doing that, it will drop back down. And if you have a snatched face on default, good for you. And if you don't, and you have like jowls like me, like look at my face when I'm not talking, all right? I have a little bit of fat right here that's just like, I think it's called jowls, I'm not sure. I did research about it a lot because it's bothering me. But whenever I do like facial exercises, it does kind of minimize the look of it and makes my face uplift, like lift up a bit more to look more snatched. All the tips I'm saying is like you trying to upkeep with society's standards, and some people might think it's wrong, but it's what's acceptable in society. And yeah, I actually like society standards sometimes. I like looking defined, I like looking beautiful, and I want it, and it helps me with my confidence, so I don't see why not try to be in that standard. Like, there is different kind of beauties, sure, like there's different type of people. You don't have to look the same as the other one or look the same as this one, but upkeeping with yourself, taking care of yourself, I feel like it's a good thing to have. It's a good standard. So I try to keep up with that, and you can do whatever you like, but if you want to do that, I'm here for you. The fifth thing, surprisingly, is lip filler. I did lip filler 6 months ago, maybe, something like that, and it honestly really changed my face. It gave me so much confidence, like you don't even know. And it's not like, I don't know if I support really changing yourself all that much. Like I'll never get Botox or stuff like that, but I see why people do it, and I'm not against it. Maybe one day I will, I don't know. I already did lip filler, but I don't see it as a bad thing. But if you can really change yourself naturally and look the best you can naturally, you should try to do that first. And then if you still have some stuff that bother you, you could go through that, go under the knife, or really go under like injections or whatever, and try to do that. I did it, so I'm not judging. And I feel like it really helped me gain more confidence, because I am a bottom teeth speaker. So when I used to have like really thin lips, like all of my teeth, all of my bottom teeth when I was talking would be shown, and it really made me upset seeing that. Like, it just didn't suit my face either. Like right now, the lips I have suit my face way better, and they look natural too. They don't really look all that dramatic, because I went to the right doctor and I went with the right amount of injections, and I didn't go overboard with it, because I know if I did, it would literally ruin my face. So you gotta know how to limit yourself to those things as well, and go to the right doctors and look at their Instagrams and look at their reviews, and just observe the photos, because in photos you can really tell if the doctor is botching their clients or if he's actually doing a good job. And my doctor, like his Instagram filled with bomb pictures, good pictures, and I'm really glad I went to his clinic and not other people's, because I had a coworker who did her lips around the same time I did, and you could honestly tell even after like a few months that she did her lips, and there's a certain look to it where you have like a really defined border around your lips, and it just looks like you did something that shouldn't be there. So really research before you try and do that, and also like reach 18 first if you're not, because my face really changed from like 16 to 18 to now 20. Everything changes through puberty, so wait a little bit before you do that. All right? So basically, these are the things I did to better myself, to improve how I look, and therefore I had more confidence to present myself to the world. And I hope that you will as well. Maybe those tips will help you, and slowly but surely you'll get to the point where I managed to get, where I can actually speak with no doubt about myself and no doubt about how I look or how I talk. just changing my appearance really helped me get into the world, like try and involve myself with stuff and not be shy about how I look and not hide myself away. So I really hope that helped you. Thank you for watching.